Hey there. Thank you for tuning into the Buck and Eric podcast. I'm Bucky.
I'm Eric, and today we're talking about structure. So structure means a lot of different things to a lot of different people, but today we're going to talk about it in the context of how to structure your day. So some among us might think I'm in a box, but I like to think it's just a good structure to have more success in my day. So one of the big things that structure does and why it's so important is it gets you out of ruts. So if you have a structure, you have a plan that you follow every single day, the chances that you're going to fall into a rut and not be able to get out, or you're going to have a problem that you can't solve, is very unlikely. If you get up at the same time every day, you eat breakfast, you go to the gym, you go to your work meeting, and then you get out, you do 100 phone calls or whatever it is that you do to have that day, no matter what happens the day before, if you always have that structure and you're coming back to that, you're always going to follow through on what you're doing. And it may not be that you hit your exact goal every single day, and that's not what the structure is there to do, but the structure is there to help hold you accountable and make sure that you don't have to make as many decisions. I'm not deciding if I'm not feeling this call, I'm not feeling doing this work. It's scheduled, it's in my structure, I have to do it, it's gonna get done, and that way it doesn't build up and boil over and create more stress and anxiety in my life.
Well, absolutely. And having that framework to operate from that takes a lot of the guesswork out of it actually does liberate you to go out there and try new things and still have a home base to come back on. You don't want to be showing up to work every day like, what am I going to do? Where am I going to go? Especially anticipating there's going to be some days where you're just not feeling that great. You just don't feel like you have that spark. And having a structure to rely on will say, every day I'm going to knock this many doors, and I'm going to make sure that all of my old leads are up to date, that I've contacted them within every 3 weeks or so, or some structure like that, so that you have a foundation to operate from that acts as a springboard to try new things.
Definitely. And one of the big benefits that I've seen and others have seen is use that structure to make yourself more efficient. And the idea, especially as a salesperson, if you can go out and make more contacts, if you can be more efficient with your time, you're going to make more sales. And the more sales you make, obviously the more money you make. We're not just in it for the money, but that sure helps the cause. So I definitely think having that structure, and write it down, put it in a calendar, have some sort of physical representation of it so that you know it in your mind, and then set your mind to do it and get it done. Don't give yourself any excuses. Don't give yourself any exceptions. Make sure it happens. Stick to it. Like, subscribe, let us know what you think.
And we'll see you next time.